treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among members and strive to build up our standings through financial independence. Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor. Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice is always based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why is there a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist in the direction of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we will be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are 36 guests and 17 members present, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess.
May we accomplish our purposes, I now declare this meeting of the Bevier FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. I want to welcome you guys to the Greenhand and chapter degree ceremony. We thank you all for coming, and now we will begin our ceremony.
Mr. President, I have the applications for 10 students enrolled in agricultural education who are candidates for the Greenhand FFA degree.
Our Constitution outlines minimum qualifications for this degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Madam Advisor, do all candidates have satisfactory plans for programs of supervised agriculture experiences?
They have. This year we have a variety of SAEs that are about to start. We have a couple in livestock and we have a couple in fruit production and plant production. These kids have worked really hard trying to set up a SAE plan, and this spring is really the time that they're going to start implementing that and hopefully carry that out through their next 4 years.
The Secretary will please read the names of the successful candidates.
Emma Bender, Madeline Charentino, Jaden Cole, Leah Erickson, Lacey Ferguson, Taylor Harrison, Haley Perkins, Haley Vaught, Elizabeth Walcott, and Catherine Walker.
Will the officers please take their positions beside me? Will the candidates please rise? Candidates, you are about to receive the Greenhand FFA degree in a national organization of members who expect to enter a career in the industry of agriculture. Will you strive to further develop your abilities through active participation in FFA? If so, answer, we will.
We will.
The basic beliefs of FFA members are outlined in the FFA Creed, which will be presented by Greenhand members.
history of the FFA Creed. Reciting the FFA Creed has become, in its own unique way, a rite of passage. While almost every FFA member, past and present, can recite at least parts of the creed, most probably don't know much about its origins. When his creed was adopted in 1930 at the third FFA convention, Tiffany was pleased. However, he wanted to make sure credit was placed where he felt it was due. In a statement clarifying his thoughts, Tiffany wrote, "I have often said that it is the organization that has made the creed what it is, and it is the work of members and the leaders that have made the organization what it is. Without these, the creed itself would be meaningless. With them, I feel hope that it does contribute vitally to the spirit which it is essential to achievement. If the creed of the future farmers of America is an expression of faith worthy of so vigorous an organization, it must be more than a part of presided ceremony. It must be an active force of thought working its way anew through the minds of everyone who makes its words their own. I hope the creed is viral enough to engender such a response."
The Creed by E.M. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. The Creed by E.M. Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturists, and a promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from struggles of former years.
I believe that to live and work on a good farm or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits is pleasant as well as challenging. For I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life and hold an inborn fondness for those associations which, even in the hours of discouragement, I cannot deny.
I believe in leadership from ourselves and respect from others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly. With such knowledge and skill as I secure, and in the ability of progressive agriculturalists to serve our own and the public interest, in proceeding and marketing our product of our toil.
I believe in less dependence on private wealth, higher poverty, and a life abundant in enough honest trust to help make it show for others as well as myself. And less need of for charity and more of it where needed, and being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me.
I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and that I can exert an influence in my home and community which will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task.
Just talk loud. Just talk.
I hope that you always carry the spirit of the creed in your hearts and in the words in your memory.
development is a lifelong process. Your activities in this organization will help you acquire the ability to cooperate with others for a benefit of all. A good attitude and respect for the rights of others and essential for success in life.
The vast agricultural complex forms the foundation of our American economy. You have chosen well by your expression of interest in a future in this, our nation's largest field and endeavor.
By your enrollment in agriculture education, you have taken an important step towards becoming a useful citizen in our democracy. May you, like George Washington, use your talents and training for the betterment of yourselves and your fellow man.
The FFA is a national organization of young men and women preparing for careers in agriculture. I am proud to add your name to the roll of the Bevier FFA chapter, Missouri Association, and the national organization.
Success in a career and in life is largely the result of a sound education and a willingness to work. Without labor, we accomplish little. And unless our labor is directed by intelligent thinking, we accomplish nothing.
The pin worn by Greenhands is bronze. Because of its hardiness and endurance, bronze has been used by or for ages by those who sought a better substitute for crude stone instrument. May those qualities of hardiness and endurance carry you far in our organization. Although you have done well and merit this recognition, let me remind you that there are heights yet to be obtained. Just as those medals were more precious than bronze, there are rare and more precious laurels to be worn in our organization. The silver pin of the chapter FFA degree and the gold charm of the state FFA degree await those who earn them. In order to obtain those higher degrees, you must possess rare and golden qualities. You must be malleable but never crushed, ductile but never drawn into anything base or dishonorable, glowing with enthusiasm but unaltered by the heat of conflict. It is my sincere wish that some of you will eventually be awarded the golden key of the American FFA degree. Your future is before you. Through hard work and wise decisions, you can attain the highest place in our organization, so eagerly sought by all worthy members.
The FFA organization practices agricultural leadership, citizenship, and cooperation. If you develop your abilities, you may become a leader in this organization. We need you, and the country needs strong leadership. We now welcome you as Greenhands. The advisor will now present each of you with the Greenhand pin. Emma Bender. Madeline Sharantino. Jaden Cole. Leah Erickson. Lacey Ferguson, but she is not present. Taylor Harrison. Haley Perkins.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Haley Vaught. Elizabeth Walcott. Catherine Walker.
President, it is my privilege to announce that 6 members are candidates for the Chapter FFA degree.
Our Constitution sets up minimum qualifications which must be met before members advance to a higher degree. The Vice President will please read the section of our Constitution which outlines the standards for this degree.
To be eligible to receive the Chapter FFA degree from the chapter, the member must meet the following qualifications. Must have received the Greenhand FFA degree. Must have satisfactorily completed the equivalent of at least 180 hours of systematic school instruction in agricultural education at or above the 9th grade level, have in operation an approved supervised agricultural experience program, and be enrolled in an agricultural education course. Have participated in the planning and conducting of at least 3 official functions in the chapter program of activities. Have earned and productively invested at least $150 by the member's own efforts, or worked at least 45 hours in excess of scheduled class time, or a combination thereof, and have developed plans for continued growth and improvement in a supervised agricultural experience program. Have effectively led a group discussion for 15 minutes. Have demonstrated 5 procedures of parliamentary law. Show progress towards individual achievement in the FFA Awards program. Have a satisfactory scholastic record. Have participated in at least 10 hours of community service activities. These hours are in addition to and cannot be duplicated as paid or unpaid SAE hours. Submit a written application for the Chapter FFA degree.
Madam Advisor, have all candidates met or exceed these standards?
They have.
Will the candidates please rise, and will the officers take their positions for this ceremony? Fellowship and brotherhood are desirable aspects of a full and satisfying life. Your many friends in the FFA share with you satisfaction of your achievement. May you continue to advance in the FFA.
We enjoy many benefits of the FFA. It is important that all of you inform others about this organization so that its influence can be a contributing factor in their lives. Let us work together to build a better America.
FFA members learn the importance of sound financial practices. The skills you are developing in keeping records and accounts will be valuable assets to you throughout life. May you use this training to support yourself, your family, and worthy activities of your community.
You have earned the highest FFA degree a chapter can bestow upon its members. As Vice President, it is my pleasure to see your names inscribed in our permanent records. May you continue your individual growth and development in our organization. Planning and completing a task brings a certain satisfaction that is the reward of the industrious individual. Our forefathers worked hard to transform America from a wilderness to a great nation. Your attainment of this degree demonstrated your willingness to work. You have done well and have taken a major step towards fulfilling your goals in the FFA.
Those who best succeed in life, regardless of occupation, knows the mean whereby the great problems may be solved. Ignorance leads to neglect, waste, want, and poverty, while wisdom leads to industry, productivity, and happiness. You have studied and learned in order to earn this degree. Every worthwhile recognition carries with its additional responsibilities. Your increased leadership ability should be reflected by your further involvement in the activities of our chapter.
The pin symbolizing the Chapter FFA degree is made of silver. Just as there are metals more precious than silver, there are more precious laurels to be won in our organization. The golden charm of the state FFA degree and the golden key of the American FFA degree await those who earn them. It is our hope that you reach these higher goals in our organization. I am pleased to present each of you with the silver pin of the Chapter FFA degree. Jocelyn Alkire. Erickson. Taylor Harrison. Clay Teeter. And Michael Wright, she's not. Please be seated. And the officers.
So when we decided to start planning this night, we figured that these kids really needed a night for themselves. When I first came in, we kind of hit the ground running with degrees. These kids have worked super hard in what they're supposed to do. For example, the Greenhands were supposed to learn the creed. They learned a paragraph a week, and I don't really think they were too happy about that. But now they can all say the creed, and hopefully that helps you carry on within this organization. The creed is special to me. The creed is special to the organization. So hopefully that carries you through. The chapter degrees have learned quite a bit more than the Greenhands. They are really stepping up into their leadership. This is such a great organization for you guys to be in, and hopefully what you've learned for this chapter degree will help you earn your state degree, your American degree, and anything in life. Once again, these kids have worked so hard, and we just want to congratulate them for all their hard work and effort they put in this year.
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Mr. President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Bevier FFA chapter. As we might mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag.